30-Mile Point Lighthouse. It's in Barker, New York. It was built in 1875, and it was a lighthouse set on Lake Ontario. The lighthouse was built by the Lighthouse Service. It's a federal agency. They owned it and built it, and then in the 1930s it went over to the Coast Guard, and they owned it till 1958, and then it was decommissioned. They didn't need the lighthouse anymore for the light. They just closed it down and left it here. They put up a tower with an automated light, and that was used for Lake Ontario. My name is Barb Larson. I'm with the Friends of the 30-Mile Point Lighthouse. It was an organization that started in 1995, and they restored the bottom of it. I came in later than that, but right now I'm secretary of it. We have meetings here. We do fundraising, get together. We help with the New York State Parks system. We help maintain the lighthouse. We just like to keep the lighthouse where people can come visit it and see what it's all about. It'd be a good place to start off too. At some point say, well, maybe we should talk about other things, There are news companies, there are things, Put up a little bit of a stink to say, shouldn't let your historical buildings, get bad when people are willing to.
My name is Renee Campbell. I work at Golden Hill State Park. I've been here about 10 years. I started out in the maintenance department mowing grass, cleaning restrooms. I've progressed upward. I work in the campsite office. I'm a park supervisor now. I help the crew organize their day, get their jobs started, and then I assist with the different jobs that we're doing that day. My typical day starts, I have a plan in mind when I come here in the morning. Usually it involves the beginning of the days with the campground and the campers. I go down and see if there's issues or anything. Golden Hill State Park has a small campground compared to most in New York State. Our campground consists of 60 sites. Most of them are electric. We have basic tent sites also for camping. We have a deluxe site for the large RVs, they're pull-throughs. They have 50 amp service on them. We have the same people come camping every weekend. That's what they do as a family. We're a very family-oriented campground. We don't allow the loud partying and carrying on. So it's very family organized. The park itself has roughly 500 acres. 350 of them basically are usable. We have a boat marina, and we have about 7 miles of trails, hiking trails, and biking trails that we maintain. You're also allowed to snowmobile here in the winter. It's cross-country ski, so it's a multi-use park. And then as the day progresses, I end up down at the lighthouse usually doing some tours, helping the different people that arrive down here looking for information. It's a historic lighthouse. It's in the Victorian Gothic style. You can rent the second floor out now. We've refinished it and restored it. And it's rented also just like a campsite by calling the Reserve America campsite number. The second floor, which was the assistant keeper's residence, is now rented through the state park system. So you can actually stay here 2 days to 2 weeks at a time. And it has 3 full bedrooms, a living room, kitchen, and a bath. And it has a working kitchen where you can cook up there and everything. When you first come into the lighthouse, the room to the left is the lighthouse keeper's office. It's where they did their paperwork. In that foyer area, there's 3 other doors. One door leads to the tower. One door will lead to the second floor, which was the assistant keeper's residence. And then the main lighthouse keeper's residence is in the final door. When you walk through the downstairs, you come into the living room. In the living room, they have 2 bedrooms. The one big bedroom area now is our meeting room. From there is a smaller bedroom off of it. That was part of an addition built by the Coast Guard in the 1930s. One historic piece that we have is a brush from our lighthouse keeper, Robert Bannerman. He was here in the
early 1900s. He was here when they used kerosene for it, so it would get dirty, you'd have to clean it. It stayed in his family and then it got donated back to the lighthouse, so we display it here. There's also a dining room. A pantry that was turned into a bathroom. And then the kitchen. And off of the kitchen you can go into the basement or outside. When you go to the door to the tower, it's round on the inside, square on the outside. There's 69 stairs. For the tour you go 60 stairs. It's a spiral staircase. It's all original. And it leads you on the outside and you can walk all the way around the lighthouse. The final 9 stairs takes you right into the lamp room. That's where the lens was is situated. When you walk on the outside, you're on an outside balcony around the tower. When you're outside, you can actually view Lake Ontario, and you can also see the other buildings on the site. There's a outhouse, coal shed, and a carriage barn. Along with, in the 1930s, the Coast Guard built a foghorn building.
Most people love the quietness. That's what attracts people to this park. There's not the hustle and bustle. We're not that close to Niagara Falls. So if you come here, you're looking to get away and kick back and relax. The lighthouse is, we have people that come up and actually hug the lighthouse. It's kind of weird the first time you see it, but they just love the lighthouse. And once you become a member, you look around and you see the different features of the lighthouse, and you do fall in love with the lighthouse too. So that's it becomes a part of you.